Greetings, everybody. This is your girl Demetris here to talk a little bit about Reiki. So this particular slide video is going to answer my favorite questions: the who, the what, the when, the why, and the where, and should also serve as a way to see if you're interested in learning how to do this technique as well. As this is a video, please pause as often as you need to read the information on the slides or to take notes. So, what exactly is Reiki? Well, if you break it down, translate it into English, it literally comes out to universal life source. Rei for universal and Ki for life force. Reiki can also be defined as a holistic hands-on therapy that originated in India and the East. Some put it as being older than a lot of popular religious deities like Buddha, Christ, all those guys. It is a energy that comes directly from the universe, so it surrounds us always. And it is said to be linked to higher wisdom, higher self. It can be referred to different things. You've probably heard of Ki, Chi, Prana. For those of us down here in the South, the Holy Spirit, which all, of course, move to heal people, heal their lives, improve their circumstances. And this particular energy lives within us all. So this particular learning is just to figure out how to tap into it. Reiki can be used by anyone and everyone. It's very simple, very easy to learn, and it uses something that surrounds us daily already. It is a wonderful way to add to your own natural healing abilities, and it is so much fun and so much rewarding to actually use. There are many different reasons why people learn Reiki, but in a general sense, it does bring a sense of purpose, knowledge, direction, and calm to a very strange and chaotic world. And this is even pre-pandemic. This is how we've always thought of Reiki. It helps us to bring balance to this crazy place. Also, it does work seamlessly with other things, like, say, for instance, I'm also a massage therapist, so it's really easy to go from a relaxing muscular session into now I'm massaging your soul. You don't have to be a certain religion, it doesn't interfere with medication most of the time, and it helps to speed up your body's natural healing process. Now we're going to go a little bit into how it works, what it's used for, and when can you use it. I'm sure you're going to find a lot of surprising ideas once we get to the when can you use it. So stay tuned. So, how does Reiki actually work? Reiki, as we already talked about, uses the pure energy of the universe. So it's always there, it's always present, you never run out of it. What you do as the practitioner is channel the energy from the universe through your hands into the client's body, into their aura. Once you get up to like level 2, then we'll be talking about sending it to different circumstances, past, present, and future, which are all unlocked, which each level's separate attunements. And in a Reiki session, whether it's one-on-one or in a group, there are always going to be the ones sending and channeling, and your receivers and drawers. And it's so wonderful because the entire process is so cyclical and the energy is always surrounding us. So there's this wonderful universe give and take that goes on in these particular moments. Many practitioners, including myself, also often involve the chakra system in our Reiki work. I do go into depth on each one of the chakras in my level 1 course, but just to give you a big overview idea, it's 7 major points that are located on your body and also in your auric field that affect things like your internal organs, your emotions, how you are viewed in the world, so on and so forth. So when we use Reiki on these points is to try to either cleanse, balance, possibly even both, those particular energy centers. Although Reiki is infinite, unfortunately, we as human beings are not. So you do want to make sure to take care of yourself physically, emotionally, and spiritually in order to serve yourself and others better with Reiki. So the basic things you would do as far as your health is concerned: avoid stress, avoid overindulgence in certain substances, make sure you get sleep, all your basics. Those will help strengthen your Reiki channel as well. And then once you get attuned, you can start using Reiki for a multiple amount of reasons. It's kind of interesting. You can always find something else to do, something else to try, since it is based off of infinite energy. Infinite also in the possibilities. So as you can see, here are a few examples on what you can use your new training on: yourself, plants, work, accidents, emergencies, sending it to an interview that you're going to later on in the week, or sending it to your children's dance recital, all of that good stuff. Again, the possibilities are endless. Reiki can be used whenever the spirit of Reiki moves you. So one thing you'll see a lot of practitioners speak about is sending it to food and drink prior to consumption to up the vibration levels of that. Like we said earlier, sending it to future events. You can use Reiki on your animals if they're not feeling so well. Pretty much anything is possible. Just make sure to stay in tune with your intuition, as that will help you discover all the new ways that you can use Reiki. Basically, use Reiki on everything. You are only limited by your imagination. Now that we have reviewed the basics of Reiki, now we're talking about how to prep for your level 1 training. If that's something that you are not interested in, please feel free to close the video now. But I do hope and encourage that you at least check it out. If Spirit brought you here looking at this video, there's definitely a reason why. So to prep for your Reiki 1 training, like we were saying earlier, with the things that can bring down your vibration, you want to avoid things like taking alcohol for about 2 days prior. Avoid any sort of meat, fish, processed foods, as of course it takes extra energy for your body to digest those types of things. The more energy you have and the more that your cup is filled, it makes it easier for the attunement. Now, the morning of your attunement, of your workshop, your class, however it's labeled, if you can, take some time to yourself that morning. Set your intention for your class. Meditate. Pretty much just mentally prepare yourself for what's to come. prepping your mind and your spirit beforehand for the class makes the initiation or attunement process that much easier. During the attunement, the Reiki master will take each student one by one and open up their channels and their ability to actually channel the universal energy. It works on all levels of the student. Some students say it feels like a rebirth. Once the process is complete, that energy flows automatically forever. After the initiation or attunement is complete, that switch is permanently on. So you're able to use Reiki on yourself and feel the effects of it on your life. When you're channeling, that will be through your hands, which is where a lot of the touch comes in. And the more that you use Reiki, the stronger it becomes. You may end up having vivid dreams, so a dream journal would be very beneficial. Now, even past that point, there is a Reiki cleansing cycle. It lasts for about 21 days, and that is just Reiki getting into your body, you getting used to the Reiki energy, and it helps you to shed negative, repressed energy in order to heal yourself so you can possibly heal others. During this time, as some things may pop up that haven't been around in a while, please be gentle with yourself and reach out to someone like me, your Reiki master. The best way to understand how Reiki works is to experience it. And that concludes my intro to Reiki. Thank you so very much for tuning in. I hope the information before this serves you well. If you end up with any other questions, do not hesitate to email me. My email is listed right now on the screen. Once you send that to me, I will do my best to answer your questions in a timely manner. So thank you once again so much in advance for your patience. And I wish you Reiki blessings.